What a privilege to be in the company of so many wild dogs. So there were some impala just alarm calling behind me in the distance, so I don't know if that's why this one lioness has gotten up and just had a look. So a very good morning to all the viewers and subscribers. We are out and about. It's quite a busy morning. They just heard audio for wild dog. Last night there was cheetah as well as the Tamboti female hanging around, and there are reports that there are pride of lions on a zebra kill down in the south, close to Pod Mahogany. So we're going to go and have a look there and see who it is. I suspect it could be the Nauru pride, it could be another pride, maybe Imbali's, or a pride that's pulled in from Kruger. So we'll have a look and see what's happening down there. But yeah, a lot of action this morning. Hopefully it's going to be quite a busy one. Okay, so this is very exciting. So Mike's currently got the wild dog pack. He says it's a large pack of about 18 of them. This is really fantastic, everyone. We've got this whole pack of wild dogs that came down towards Main Dam. There's not a lot of general game here for them to hunt, but there is a small herd of waterbuck on the other side of Main Dam, but there's a few obstacles in the way, being hippos and crocodiles. But this is really fantastic to see such a big pack of wild dogs like this first thing in the morning. So this pack of wild dogs is slowly moving mobile towards the dam wall of Main Dam, and look at them playing there. Isn't that beautiful? What a privilege to be in the company of so many wild dogs. So they were looking at a small group of waterbuck on the other side, and I think hopefully they're going to try and cross and go onto the dam wall and run across and try and hunt them on the other side, which will be really fantastic. There's a lot of crocodiles in here, so they won't cross the actual dam itself. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear this, but there's absolute chaos going on in this drainage line just behind Main Dam. Unfortunately we can't get in there, it's very thick, but we can just hear what sounds like the wild dogs might have killed something small, and these hyenas have moved in and they're all just fighting over this carcass and fighting with each other, chasing each other, and the sound is just really amplified in that drainage line in the riverbed, and it's amazing to listen to it on the road here, but it's also quite painful because we just want to get in there and see what's going on and obviously try and film it, because hyenas and wild dogs are so entertaining to film and there's always action. So this is literally just chaos now. I've sat here now, there's hyena that are just running in from all directions trying to cross the road into the drainage. There comes another one there. And the audio is just insane from down in that drainage line. It's echoing so much, and the reinforcements of these hyenas just keep coming in. Okay, here we go. They've come back out onto the road. See all the blood on their faces, so they definitely made a kill in the drainage line. So chatting to Bull, I didn't properly count this pack, but it seemed like there was close to 19 individuals, which I think is probably one of the biggest packs I've seen here. So this afternoon we've come to the Imbali Pride in the south and did a little bit of research this morning, and I now understand that one of the old original Talamati lionesses is actually part of this Imbali Pride. So there's 5 lionesses including her, so that makes it 6, and she's lying in front of me here. I'm going to try and get a better view of her. So one of the reports is that they were actually on a zebra kill yesterday afternoon, and they're obviously very full bellied this morning, and now this afternoon again they're still sleeping it off. But I don't think I've ever seen this splinter group, or I'm not actually sure what's going on with the Imbali Pride at the moment. So we've seen small little groups throughout the year on the virtual safari. There was some young males and females. Bill had a sighting, one of the other guides here, beginning of the year, of some young males and a female, and then we've seen a few females and young males together, and now we've got 6 lionesses, and they're looking in pretty good condition. Obviously this one Talamati lioness is looking very old. Apparently she is close to 16 or just over 16 years old, so that's quite old for a lion in the wild. So I'm sure she's very experienced and seen quite a bit in her time out here in the bush. So there were some impala just alarm calling behind me in the distance. I don't know if that's why this one lioness has gotten up and just had a look. So like I said before, it's always good to have a bit of a break from the usual Imbiris and Narus, and at one point the Talamati breakaways that we were seeing. So it's very comforting to know that there's lots of lion prides around. Obviously further down south we don't drive here as much as what we do in the north and central part, so we just don't know what goes on most of the time. So here this Talamati lioness is just sitting up now. She's the one in the middle. I'm really hoping she gives us a good look so we can have a look at her face. We've just had a lovely little serenade from the lionesses in the Imbali Pride. Looks like there's some youngsters here as well as older mature females. But that was a beautiful little serenade. As we were about to leave the sighting, we sort of just turned around and got them in the lights, and they were all 3 sitting up, and they started to do a little soft contact call, greeting roar almost. So the sun has just dropped over the horizon. It's starting to get quite dark. We're going to leave the Imbali Pride, or one of the split groups of the Imbali Pride. I'm still not 100% sure what the full dynamic is of the pride. I believe before I arrived in the Manuleti it was almost I think nearly the Imbali Super Pride of about 20 individuals. So I'm not sure what happened in the split. I think it could have been when S8 moved into the Manuleti and sort of towards the Sabi Sands, he left them, and other males might have come in from Kruger and sort of had an altercation with the pride, splitting them and all of that. So you never know, but it's good to see a different pride. And first time seeing, I think, some of these lionesses, and then also this old original Talamati lioness. She she doesn't look in such bad condition. She looks a little bit on the skinny side considering she's just fed on a zebra. But I think when you are 16 years old as a lioness and you're in the bush for a while, age catches up to you. So, but yeah, nevertheless, still good to see them. And I think that concludes this virtual safari. It was a very busy one this morning. Lots of activity. That wild dog sighting was incredible. Always amazing to follow wild dogs in the bush. And then, of course, a really, really good end to the day with seeing the Imbali pride, different pride of lions on the virtual safari for a change. So we'll see you on the next one. I hope you all enjoyed that one.